Hi guys, have you seen the Reconfigure account? The dreaded orange dialog box warning you that you better get this done by May 30, 2022. Now, if you're watching this video because you're trying to understand how to use what Google is calling an app-specific password, this will still apply to you. This is for those of us who have previous existing accounts that need to make a change. This is simply annoying, but nevertheless, let's jump in and see how you do it. I'm now inside of one of my ZOHO email accounts. If I hover down the bottom and click on the existing email address you see there, it will display all of the accounts I have available and I can swap between them. Okay, let's go over to the account area. I'll just pop that back down. I'm going to go over to the gear icon and click, and you'll find there's two ways to get to your account. One is just click on the highlighted box that says Mail Accounts and it will take you to your accounts, or click on the gear icon and come to the Mail area, hover your mouse, a drop-down menu will appear and click Mail Accounts. Here are the 5 email accounts that I have and all of those dreaded warning dialog boxes again. Basically what we'll be doing is creating a brand new password that will go into the authentication area. Why Google needs us to do this, I don't know, because effectively we still have a username and a password. There's no third or second or additional method for security. Nevertheless, I also want you to see I've already updated this particular account, and yet the dreaded dialog box still appears. In fact, I spent 20 minutes with ZOHO Help and they logged in to try to help me make this work, and we could not make it work. We had to delete the account and start again. Now, should you have to do that, I don't want you to be concerned. You should be running IMAP with your Gmail account. If you are running IMAP, and that's the method of connection between Gmail and ZOHO, deleting this account by clicking that little icon there will not delete your email. All you will lose potentially is folder structure, and if all things are equal, you won't even lose your folder structure. So don't be concerned. If you're running POP, yes, you will lose all of the email here, and your Gmail account will have a different look and feel when you go to it versus what's here in ZOHO. Always run IMAP. So what do we do? Well, I'm going to update the Scott G Media account. So that's the way I'm logged in right now to Google. So I'll just quickly show you here. You can see Scott G Media. That's how I'm logged into my Google account right now. And it's very important you're logged into your Google account that's connected to the Gmail account. I have a few. So if I were going to do this one here, I would have to come down and I would have to go over to this other account to be able to make the changes I need to make. Okay, so I'm going to come to the 3 little dots up here on the right hand side, click and go down to Settings. In the middle, you'll see Manage Your Google Account, click, and then you'll see Security on the left-hand side. Although, if you don't have 2-step verification turned on, which is most likely you don't, and that's why this whole error scenario is happening for you, you could enter in from this point here, but I'd rather you enter in by clicking Security. If you're struggling with that, try this. Just go to Google and type the word Google and security. And you should get some sort of search result that will give you the ability to go there. So there you go, security, Google account. Click on that, and if you're logged in, it will automatically take you straight over to the same location. Okay, so once again, we're in security. Now we're going to scroll down, and the first thing we have to do is turn on 2-step verification. The next step is to click Get Started. You'll have to log back in, security measure, click Next. The first thing it's going to do, if it knows who you are, is present you with your phone number as the method of communication. I prefer that personally, so I will leave that option. You can change the phone number, and automatically it will send you a text on your phone, and there it is. So let's type that in and then click Next. It worked. Turn on 2-step verification. Yes, I want to turn it on. So now we want to go back to our Google account, and under security, when we scroll down, you come to the area signing into Google. You'll now see two-step verification is turned on, and this new option, app passwords, is available. So click on that. Again, you'll have to log in. So this is where we're going to generate the password that we will be putting into the password authentication area in ZOHO. So give it an effective name that you know what it is, because in time, I imagine this concept will grow and grow, and you'll need lots of app passwords. I'm going to give it a custom name so I know what it is. ZOHO. I think I know what ZOHO is. So click generate, and here's the new password. So I'm going to copy that, Control C. What I like to do is I always like to open up Notepad or some sort of editor, and I like to paste the password into the editor so that I've got it handy in case I lose that page. So I'll confirm that that's the same. Yep. Okay, so let's go back over to our ZOHO area. I want to make sure I'm on my Scott G Media account, and all I should have to do is Control V, paste, and then click save. Well, let's see if this works. Now, a couple of interesting things. It says changes saved successfully. This is exactly what I experienced the first time that I did this. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to go over to new mail. I'm going to send myself an email. Let's click send, and that's the error that I got the first time. So it just simply didn't work. Now that I've decided, okay, it didn't work, so I'm going to delete the account, I want to copy and paste all of my settings into Notepad. Now I know where most of the settings go, and so I'm not personally too concerned. So you can create some format that makes it easy for you to remember, or more advisably, if I were you, I would take a screenshot. I like to even cut and paste the username and save that as well, so that way I'm not typing. Everything's just a cut and paste it back in, and away we go. The thing that you'll notice now, though, is when I hover over the account, there's no little trash can. No matter what I do, the trash can does not appear. When I hover over the other account, you can see the little trash can in the bottom right-hand corner. So the only thing we can do is actually log out of the account and log back into the account. Then go over to your mail settings, and this time when I hover, you'll notice the little trash can appears. So let's click on the trash can. Okay. Now all we have to do is create a new account. So add mail account. I want it to be an IMAP account. I want it to be other. And then grab your file where you saved your information, cut and paste all that information back in, populate all the fields, and then most importantly, we need this new password that we got from Google. Cut and paste that into the password dialog box. And at the bottom under authentication, I like to check use below credentials and then recheck use same credentials as above. It just populates those two fields. It makes me feel better rather than seeing them blank. Click save. Up the top, you'll see the new green flag come up. New account has been added. And most importantly on the left, this is what we want to see, syncing. That way we know the account is actually working and it's syncing with Google. Well, hopefully this has been helpful to you. Right now I'd go ahead, once that's finished, send an email just to be sure that it's working. Well, if you'd enjoyed this, please click the like button, please subscribe, help me get to that 1,000 subscribers, and any other technical questions you'd like to know, please pop them down into the comments below, and if I can help out, I certainly will. Have a great day. Bye for now.